Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show. Excuse me. I'm here to talk about Game 2 of the American League Championship Series between the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. My lord, man, Blue Jays fans, if you're watching this, you ought to be angry. You lost both games at home against the Mariners. I know the Mariners are really good, don't get me wrong, because I have them making the World Series. I think I picked them, I'm pretty sure. Well, I picked Philly and they're out, but I picked Seattle. But I just thought the Blue Jays were red hot coming into this series, man. I thought they were going to win. I thought they would at least get one at home, and they didn't get any. The bullpen was a problem yesterday. You know, Gossman gave up a solo homer, but the bullpen gave up runs. And while the bullpen was once again a problem today, you know, Trey Savage wasn't great. He gave up that 3-run homer to Julio Rodriguez. But Louis Varland came in. He gave up that 3-run homer to Trey Savage. Wasn't as good as he was against the Yankees, but he's a young guy. Man, so he had a tough start, but the bullpen wasn't great. Varland, Fluharty, Fisher, Rodriguez gave up runs. The Blue Jays bullpen has been great. The offense, it was better than yesterday, but it still wasn't great. I mean, they punched back in the first inning and the second inning to tie the game. Got a little help from the umpires. I mean, Seattle kind of did as well, you know. Rosenrain not getting that called strike 3, but still, you gave up a 3-run homer. So both teams kind of benefited on runs given by missed strike calls, but the Blue Jays offense, it was good in the first 2 innings. Scored 2 in the first, 1 in the second to knock Logan Gilbert out of the game. But after that, the offense pretty much went quiet for the Blue Jays. After that, pretty much for the most part. It's just kind of crazy. 3 batters into Game 2. The Mariners lead 3-0. Julio Rodriguez, a hanging splitter from Trey Savage. He sends it into left field. And then just like that in the first inning, you look up, it's 3-0. Seattle. So yeah, I guess maybe the Blue Jays, that missed strike call is, I guess, maybe a makeup call. But the Blue Jays really got after Logan Gilbert. He made 25 starts this season, allowed fewer than 5 hits in 14 of those starts. But today he got, at one point, he recorded 5 outs and yielded 5 hits. And next thing you know, it's a tie game. So Blue Jays battled back. The offense showed some fight there. They didn't show any fight last night. They showed a little bit of fight there within the first 2 innings. But then you take out Trey Savage, they bring in Louis Varland. Enter Louis Varland. And right side, left side, don't matter for Jorge Polanco. Hits a 3-run homer to give them a 6-3 lead. He can't be stopped, dude. I mean, 6 of his 7 hits, I believe, have been with runners on. So, Jorge Polanco has just been mashing in these first 2 games. And then at that point, it was just a boat race. I think there was an RBI single. Josh Naylor hit a 2-run homer, and they quieted that Rogers Center crowd, man. Quiet them. That was so hot at the beginning of the game, went silent. Just crazy way to start this series. A commanding 2-0 lead for the Mariners, and they'll head home with an opportunity to clinch its first World Series berth. Polanco go ahead 3-run homer. And the bullpen threw 6 brilliant shutout innings. Great job once again by the Seattle Mariners bullpen, man. From Bizzardo to Vargas to Hancock. 6 scoreless. And only gave up 1 hit. So after they took out Gilbert, they only got 1 hit the rest of the game. Like I was saying with Polanco, 6 of his 7 hits have driven in runs. He's just been clutch with runners on. So Logan Gilbert, 3 innings, 5 hits, 200 runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts for Logan Gilbert. You know, obviously he didn't have his best stuff. He kind of got screwed by a call there as well, but didn't have his best stuff today. But even then, the Mariners' offense was still really good. It wasn't bad. Then they transitioned to their bullpen. But for the Blue Jays, Trey Savage, 4 innings, 4 hits, 5 earned runs, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts on 70 pitches. Just didn't have it today. They took him out, and Lee Martin gives up the 3-run homer. So the Mariners' offense isn't garbage. They have really good hitters. But Yankees fans think everything goes against them. So I'm sure they'll hate on Toronto, even though it must say a lot about your team if you couldn't beat this Toronto team. Just saying. Yankees are basically suck. But yeah, Trey Savage just didn't have it today. Didn't have the strikeout stuff like he had against the Yankees. But the Yankees strike out a lot anyways. I don't think Yankees fans should be one to talk about the World Series in, 10 or 15 years? But a great job by the bullpen, man. 2 innings from Bazardo, 2 innings, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. Vargas, 2 innings, no hits, no runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Hancock, 2 innings, no hits, no runs. He walked 3, strikes out 1, but 6 scoreless innings, man. The Blue Jays, they got 4 walks, but only 1 hit the final 6 innings. So they had that hot start, but then they just didn't do anything the rest of the final 6 innings. For their bullpen, oof. Louis Varland, 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 run, no walks, 3 strikeouts. Entered with the inherited runners. Gives up the 3-run shot. Mason Flew-Hardy, 0.1 innings, 2 hits, 1 run. No walks, no strikeouts. Braden Fisher, 1 inning, 2 hits, 2 runs. No walks, 3 strikeouts. Yariel Rodriguez, 0.0 innings, 1 no hits, 1 earned run, 3 walks, no strikeouts. Chris Bassett, 1.2 innings, no hits, no runs, no walks, 2 strikeouts for Chris Bassett. I don't know why he's pitching in a 10-3 game, but whatever. Eric Lauer, 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, and 2 strikeouts. So, 3-run homer in the first inning. Then you get a 3-run homer, 3-run homer. You had a single, a 2-run homer, and then a sac fly. So, great game by the Seattle offense. Double-digit runs. They've been phenomenal so far in this series. Last night, first 5 innings, they didn't do anything offensively, but then they finally got going a little bit with clutch hits. Today was just an ass-whooping. You know, they got to hot start. Toronto rallied back to tie it, but then after that, they outscored them 7-0 the rest of the game. Let's go to the offenses here. Arozarena, 1 for 4, 2 runs scored. Cal Rayleigh, 0 for 3, 2 walks, 2 runs scored. Julio Rodriguez, 1 for 4, a walk, 3 RBIs with a homer. Polanco, 2 for 5, 3 RBIs and a homer. Josh Naylor, 3 for 4, 2 RBIs and a homer. So they're 3, 4, and 5 eaters each with homers. Eugenio Suarez, 1 for 4 and a walk. Canzone, 0 for 2. Mitch Garver, pinch hitting, 1 for 1 with a triple. Oh, baby, a triple. Rivas, 0 for 1, a walk and a run scored. Robles, 0 for 4 and a walk. And J.P. Crawford, 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs. For Toronto, Springer, 1 for 4 and a walk. Nathan Lukes, 3 for 4 and RBI. Guerrero Jr., 0 for 3 and a walk. Barger, 0 for 4. Kirk, 1 for 3, a walk and an RBI. Varsho, 0 for 4. Clement, 1 for 4 and a run scored. Schneider, 0 for 3 and a walk. And Jimenez, 0 for 3 and a walk. So the Mariners take a commanding 2-0 lead, win both games on the road. You're like, if they can win one game, it would be a success, considering that marathon they played in the division series. But no, man, they take both games. Huge, huge blow for Toronto, man, to lose both games. Pitching is just bad today. The bullpen specifically has not been great. Seattle, 10 hits, 10 runs, 1 error. They had 3 in the first, 3 in the fifth, 1 in the sixth, 3 in the seventh. Toronto, 6 hits, 3 runs, 1 error. 2 in the first, 1 in the second, but that was it. Scoring summary, top of the first, Julio Rodriguez. Homers to left on a 1-2 count. 3-run homer makes it 3-0 right there. Bottom of the first on a throwing error. Blue Jays get their first run. Kirk with an RBI single. Bottom of the second, Nathan Lukes with an RBI single, so that ties the game there. But top of the fifth, Polanco with a 3-run homer gives them a 6-3 lead. Top of the sixth, Crawford with an RBI single makes it 7-3. Then we go to the top of the seventh. Naylor with a 2-run homer, then Crawford with a sac fly. So 10-3, your final score. Just dominance, man. These first two games by Seattle. Trying to look so good against the Yankees. The Yankees pitching, I think, is just worse than Seattle. If Seattle gets their pitching going, and also that offense can cook like this, man, they're gonna be a tough team to beat, especially if they have both of those going. So day off tomorrow, and then they're back at it Wednesday for Game 3 in Seattle. So 2-0 series heading to Seattle. I'm not gonna say it's over yet, man, but it ain't looking good for Toronto. Going down 2-0, you have to go to the road now. We'll see, man. We'll see what the pitching matchups will be for game 3. So, yeah, it's really, all I gotta say for this video. So leave a like and subscribe for more. Peace.